Have you ever wondered why you lose track of time in a casino? Why that just one more bet turns into hours of your life and hundreds of dollars gone? What if I told you that every single element around you, from the carpet beneath your feet to the oxygen you're breathing, has been scientifically designed to separate you from your money? Welcome to the most elaborate psychological experiment on Earth, where you are the test subject. I'm about to pull back the curtain on a multi-billion-dollar industry that has perfected the art of mind control. We're talking about casinos' modern temples of psychological manipulation that make billions by exploiting fundamental flaws in human psychology. By the end of this video, you'll never look at a casino the same way again. You'll understand exactly how they're playing with your mind, and more importantly, how to protect yourself from their tactics. But first, hit that subscribe button, because we're diving deep into some seriously eye-opening territory. Let's start with something most people never notice. The moment you walk through those doors, you've entered a carefully crafted alternate reality. No clocks, no windows. Ever tried to find a clock in a casino? Good luck. There are no clocks on the walls, no windows to show you if it's day or night. This isn't an accident. It's called temporal distortion. Your brain relies on external cues to track time, and casinos deliberately remove these cues to keep you playing longer. Studies show that people in windowless, clockless environments lose track of time 40% faster than in normal settings. That quick hour at the slots, it might have been 4 hours. The maze design. Casino floors are intentionally designed like mazes. You can easily find your way to the gambling floor, but try finding the exit or the bathroom. Suddenly it's like navigating a labyrinth. This is called spatial confusion, and it serves two purposes. It keeps you inside longer, and it forces you to walk past more gambling opportunities. Sensory overload. The constant sounds, flashing lights, and visual chaos aren't just atmosphere, they're weapons of mass distraction. This sensory overload actually impairs your decision-making ability. When your brain is overwhelmed processing all this stimuli, it defaults to impulsive choices rather than rational thinking. The carpet conspiracy. Yes, even the carpet is part of the plan. Those loud, garish patterns you see, they're designed to make you look up effort toward the slot machines and gaming tables. The carpet is intentionally ugly because they don't want you looking down and thinking about leaving. Now, you might have heard that casinos pump pure oxygen to keep you alert and gambling. That's actually a myth. It would be illegal and a fire hazard. But the truth is almost as disturbing. Temperature and air control casinos maintain the temperature at exactly 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Why? This is the optimal temperature range where people feel most comfortable and are least likely to leave due to physical discomfort. They also use sophisticated air filtration systems to remove cigarette smoke efficiently, so non-smokers aren't driven away. Scent marketing. What casinos do pump through their ventilation systems are carefully crafted scents. Different areas have different scents: energizing scents near slot machines, relaxing scents in high roller areas. Studies show that people gamble 45% more in areas with pleasant scents compared to unscented areas. Casino sound design is pure psychological warfare. Slot machines are programmed to make exciting sounds even when you lose, won 50 cents on a dollar bet. The machine celebrates like you hit the jackpot. This creates what psychologists call false positive reinforcement. Your brain associates these sounds with winning, even when you're actually losing. Background music is specifically chosen to match your heart rate and encourage longer play sessions. During peak hours, they play faster tempo music to create excitement. During slow periods, they switch to more relaxed tempos to keep people comfortable and seated. Here's something chilling. While wins are celebrated with fanfare, losses happen in relative silence. This creates an auditory environment where winning seems frequent and losing seems rare, even though the opposite is true. The neuroscience of addiction. Now we get to the really disturbing part, how casinos exploit your brain's reward system. This is the same psychological principle that makes social media so addictive. You never know when the next reward is coming, so your brain stays in a constant state of anticipation. Slot machines use variable ratio reinforcement schedules, the most addictive form of behavioral conditioning known to psychology. Near-miss programming. Slot machines are programmed to show near misses more often than pure randomness would dictate. Almost winning triggers the same neural pathways as actually winning, flooding your brain with dopamine and keeping you playing. Studies show that near misses are often more motivating than actual wins. The gambler's fallacy exploitation. Casinos design games to exploit the gambler's fallacy, the false belief that past results affect future outcomes. Roulette boards show the last 20 numbers to encourage this thinking. Red has come up 5 times in a row, black is due, except it's not. Each spin is independent, but casinos profit from our inability to truly understand randomness. Social psychology and peer pressure. Casinos are masterful at manipulating social dynamics. The illusion of success. Ever notice how casinos prominently display jackpot winners, but never show the thousands of losers? They create highlight reels of success, while the failures remain invisible. This availability bias makes winning seem more common than it actually is. Cocktail waitress psychology. Those friendly cocktail waitresses aren't just serving drinks. They're part of the psychological operation. Free alcohol lowers inhibitions and impairs judgment, while the personal attention makes you feel valued and special. It's customer service designed to keep you gambling. The high roller treatment. Casinos use tiered reward systems to make you feel special. Bronze, silver, gold, diamond. These levels create artificial social hierarchies that encourage more gambling to level up. The perks make you feel like a VIP, when in reality you're just a more profitable customer. Modern casinos have embraced technology to make their psychological manipulation even more precise. Those loyalty cards track everything. How much you bet, how long you play, what games you prefer, even when you're most likely to quit. This data creates detailed psychological profiles used to customize marketing and keep you coming back. Modern slot machines use algorithms that adjust difficulty based on your playing patterns. If the system detects you're about to leave, it might increase your odds of a small win to keep you playing. If you just won big, it might tighten up to maximize the house edge. Casino apps and online gambling platforms use push notifications, daily bonuses, and social features to create constant touchpoints in your daily life. The casino isn't just a place you visit. It becomes a persistent presence in your pocket. The mathematics of guaranteed loss. Here's the brutal truth. Casinos don't want you to understand. Every single game is mathematically designed for you to lose in the long run. The house edge isn't just an advantage, it's a guarantee. Play long enough, and you will lose. This isn't opinion, it's mathematical certainty. The house edge explained. Slot machines, 2 to 15% house edge. Roulette, 2.7 to 5.2. 6% house edge. Blackjack, 0.5 to 2%. House edge, with perfect play. Lottery-style games, up to 40% house edge. That 2% might not sound like much, but compound it over hours of play, and it becomes a wealth extraction machine. Protection strategies. So how do you protect yourself? Here are evidence-based strategies. Time and money limits. Set strict limits before you enter, and stick to them. Use your phone's timer. Bring only cash you can afford to lose. Leave cards at home. Understanding the odds. Learn the actual mathematics behind the games. When you understand that slot machines are programmed to take 10 to 15% of every dollar inserted, that entertainment value becomes very expensive. Environmental awareness. Now that you know the tricks, you can resist them. Actively look for clocks on your phone. Take regular breaks outside. Recognize when you're being manipulated. The buddy system. Never gamble alone. Bring someone who can help you stick to your limits, and recognize when you're falling into psychological traps. The casino industry spends billions researching human psychology to separate you from your money. They employ teams of psychologists, neuroscientists, and behavioral economists, all focused on making their games as addictive as possible. But knowledge is power. Now that you understand their tactics, you can't be manipulated as easily. You know why you lose track of time, why near misses feel so motivating, and why that lucky feeling is actually just brain chemistry being exploited. Remember, Miris, in a casino, you're not the customer, you're the product, and the product they're selling is your money to their shareholders. If this video opened your eyes to casino psychology, smash that like button and subscribe for more content that exposes how powerful industries manipulate consumer behavior. What casino tactic surprised you most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you know someone who gambles regularly, share this video. It might just save them a lot of money. Thanks for watching, and remember, the house always wins because they've designed it that way.